Last time in our adventures, I told way too much about my life. As we went through the Golden Ridge here in Chapter 4. Got a few strawberries, recollected a few that unfortunately made the editing bubbling. And maybe we'll get a few more today. I feel like first thing I gotta get out of the way is a disclaimer. I don't think I'm technically... I think technically in some degree I'm not really with the whole Asperger's thing anymore. That was a childhood diagnosis. But dang, it would explain some things about my life if that was still relevant. Though I think like there's... I mean, if I was the doctor, I would feel like I have something a little more screwed up with my darn head than the whole thing I talked about. But I'm not a doctor, so I can't really prove it. Anyways, since I spent none of the last part of Chapter 4 talking about Chapter 4 in any sort of way, maybe I could actually do that this time? It's like, hey, the music's real good. Spoilers, I'll probably say that about every chapter to some degree. Some more than others. This is probably like when going through the Celeste playlist, listening to Celeste on my YouTube Red playlist. For a while, this is like one of the first chapters I would skip. Did I really just botch this? Nope. Saved by the bell. Anyhow, music's good. Though it was like one of the first ones I skipped. More so for the fact that when I'm working, I like having high beat, high energy songs. I eventually started skipping Chapter 3's music for similar reasons. But as I listen to it more lately, I've actually grown even more fond of this song than of times past. Ugh, like, it sucks that you only get one dash to work with in this area. That's the real tricky, puzzly part. I also realized that you can momentum jump off these platforms, which is honestly gonna make things a lot easier. Just gotta remember that exists since past this first section. Maybe if I focus for a millisecond, I can pull something off. Also, if I could get to the backside of that one, I don't even know if it's right to call it a platform, considering I'm not even platforming off it. Whee! That's platform momentum jumping in a singular onomatopoeia. Actually, do I have to even waste my dash as early as I do? Well, I'm not sure. I was talking about the music of this game. How do I keep getting distracted on that? Man, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would even want to say though. Oh yeah, like, it does fit the whole climbing the mountain tone. Like, we just got from, honestly, I'm hesitant to say heavy chapter, but the things we went through in Chapter 3 weren't necessarily all happy-go-lucky. Like, we tried to do a favor, we tried to help, only to realize that it did not mean anything. That's heavy for my personal take. Okay, wow, that... For some reason I thought that last part was going to be a lot more tricky than it was. So yeah, and I've really been enjoying the whole wind mechanic. Which is weird, because it's definitely more tricky than the fuzzies from Chapter 3. But I don't know, it just leads to so many interesting mechanics. And these levels are built around it so well, I almost don't even care. Okay, I think I know how to get the strawberry now. And the fact that I have not got a strawberry is so simple kind of gives me the impression that we are past the part of the game where I've been missing those sorts of stuff. What I'm trying to say is we're past the part where the recording got all blundered. It didn't even get blundered, like I either thought I was recording and didn't, or that recording session mysteriously disappeared. There we go. But honestly, like, assuming I don't die from embarrassment from the commentary, I think it's all the better for it. Oh, good. This part. Remember, this took me a hot minute to figure out, and since I don't remember the solution, I get the feeling that it's gonna take an even hotter minute. Yeah, because you gotta hit that pink cloud switch, otherwise you won't be able to progress downwards. But man, I'm just screwing up the timing here and not even getting an opportunity to try it out. Also, the fact that I remember this, I mean, granted, it could have been from my first playthrough, but the fact that I am thinking that I did this in a past playthrough, or in the past recording session, kinda has me worried why I skipped out on such an easy strawberry. Oh yeah, you remember how we jumped on Mr. Hiroshi's head, but if we got hit by him, it killed us? Even though we're in the wind level, we're getting snowballs thrown at us for some reason. So this is something we're gonna have to deal with for the rest of the level. Granted, I mean, we're on an icy mountain. I don't know why I act surprised that there's snow. You can see the snow on some of the platforms as we're climbing it. The snow didn't go away. We're not gonna get less snow as we climb up the mountain peak. I don't know what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think I'm more neutral to the whole snowball thing. Should I even get this strawberry? Or should I save it for like a backtracking episode? Because that's probably going to be coming up soon anyways. Wow, I cannot wait to see my death counter. It's going to be dumb. Between all the deaths of the failed recording, all the dumb things I'm doing now, the dumb things the game is doing to me. It just seems better. Oh, I think I just learned something today that will make this a lot less BS. They do kind of like home into where you are. So like if I stay down here long enough, snowball's gonna come at me. Do it again, that's where it goes. It just follows you to some degree. For better or for worse. I should not get that strawberry that I was thinking about getting to before, but man, it looks so simple. If I don't get it now, I'll just have to backtrack for it later, because while I couldn't afford to miss a strawberry or two for my ideal 120% run, or 120 strawberry run, why would I miss an obviously simple strawberry? Okay, I might go back, experiment around with a bit. I don't know, I just thought there'd be something hidden down there for some reason. But there's not. The fact that I didn't die in the process is pretty good in and of itself. Wow, this is bad. Oh! It's actually bad. Did that one? And, oh my god, like, there isn't even a color differentiation unless my TV just sucks. Those last two platforms just fall for no reason. I mean, it's not exactly the hardest platforming section. There we go, that whole momentum jumping thing that is talked about cool, but only good for speedruns. Found a use for it outside of a speedrun. kind of funny. I just gotten used to screaming silently. Like, a lot of times at work when I get so stressed over some BS, obviously you don't want to just shout because that's incredibly unprofessional, so I just open my mouth and scream in my head. Usually it's complete and utter silence, but I can feel the strain in my throat just as much. I wonder if that's actually better on people's ears than actual shouting. For some reason I get the impression it's not. So, I mean, feedback on that would be really useful, not only for these commentaries, but just for my life in general. Because, I mean, like, this is not a good case because it's late. Probably approaching midnight. I haven't checked the clock since I started the part 2 recording. It was like 11... Oh, it's 11:30 right now. But yeah. This is gonna be a thing. This part is a little more tricky than it may look. At least if I'm going for the... If I went straight up, I could get that strawberry. I mean, if it's not for the sake of concentration, I want to be silent just to take in the pure awe of this, because, like, it feels good to do this stuff. Man. Oh, wow. This is it. Hey, wait up. Thankfully, we're on snow. Nailed it. Fia, are you alright? Ugh, yeah. Just give me a sec. A granola? I've always wanted to ride one of these. It looks pretty old, but maybe it still works? I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it! This lever looks important. Easy. Every time. I was probably a gondola operator in a past life. Do you think this thing is safe? I'm sure it's fine. How did it shake out with Orchero? You were right. I shouldn't have tried to help him. I hate to say I told you so, but... Yeah. I should have listened to you. You didn't get hurt. That's what matters. The air is so thin up here. I can barely breathe. Okay, if we don't get a selfie on this thing, we're gonna regret it. I can't even see the ground for this, miss. How high are we? Less panicking, more posing! What was that? Huh? Looks like we stalled out. This is really bad. Maybe if I... Ow. Well, that's not good. No, this really isn't good. You cool? Yeah, I just... No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. You're having a panic attack. Why do you think it was a good idea to ride this stupid thing? Come on, don't take it on me. Stay with me here. My grandpa taught me a trick for this. Close your eyes. Picture a feather floating in front of you. See it? Okay. Your breathing keeps that feather floating. Just breathe slowly and steady. In and out. See? Easy every time. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How do you know we start moving again? Oh, I totally thought we were done for. Oh my god. Look at this selfie though. Chapter complete. So yeah, I kinda jumped the gun a bit with Elemental State. Cause that whole panic attack scene I thought was pretty relatable too, like... I'm gonna jump the gun again if I go too much into it, but... Yeah, I can see that being a trick working for some people. I'll save the rest for after this chapter though. And maybe the chapter after. Anyways, next time we meet, we could take on the Mirror Temple. Though I think it may be about time to backtrack and get some strawberries. How's our count looking again? We're at 84 strawberries. So we're gonna need a little under 40 more to go. And while we're probably gonna get more and more as we're getting on to further and further chapters, wouldn't hurt to go back and make sure I got a few. Plus those numbers are inaccurate because I'm pretty sure some of those strawberries I got were during the backtracking sessions for chapters 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if I could really get any more out of chapter 4. Yeah, I did pretty good. Got everything in the first one, assuming that I didn't miss anything from the failed recording session. Got almost everything here. Got everything at the last section there. If there's this one right at the beginning that I might be able to get. You know, this seems a little short. Let me see if I can scout around for that last strawberry. Oh no! I forgot about like my favorite part from my first playthrough of this game. I never actually found it, even in a failed recording. So I got that strawberry already. So that gives me the impression that, aha! There's a way to get up there, and that's where my strawberry is gonna be. And it's already late, so I probably got the time to figure out what the heck I gotta do for that whole mess. I assume if I climb up all the way up here, I can use the wind to help give me momentum to reach that area. Well, here goes nothing. Nope, not quite. You know, I might be onto something here. It's gonna take a little bit of handiwork to pull off, though. Aha! Now I just gotta get to this without dashing. Or maybe I can just... Oh! That's gonna sting. So maybe I jumped the gun a little too soon there. So I think before I really end this chapter off, I want to get this strawberry. Because I mean, come on, it's right there. And I want to try to find that secret that I missed. It's real important for me to showcase that secret in some shape or form. So that's the thing I did. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to do the thing. But they certainly give you a lot of room for something, for an area that you're not supposed to go to. Okay, so I'm gonna return to the map now. If only I can remember where that stupid secret was. I could have sworn it was somewhere around the shrine. I could have sworn it was like right in this area actually. Or an area very similar to this where there's just like a bunch of water. I don't know how I didn't crush myself, but I'm sure glad I didn't. Wait! Well, there's that strawberry, which probably one day would have forgotten about because I apparently already got it. But I think, yeah, here it is. This is one of the coolest things I found about this game so far. So this room just seems like a complete blank. Nothing really do about it. Oh my god, and there's actually another strawberry beyond here. This is what I mean of just finding new things to do with this game as I'm playing along with it. Ugh. Let me get the strawberry first, because that's going to be the more time-consuming thing of the two. Oh man, I already know what I gotta do about here. I'm honestly not sure if I like it. It's probably not as bad as I think. Didn't really even have to dash for that last section there. Okay, so you got this. No clue what it's for. Just moving around here. And that is our soul heart that we're after. But we can't really reach it now, can we? Try as we might, we cannot actually get to it. So, what are we gonna do? Maybe I'll just stand here for a little bit and think about it. I don't know, maybe just... Whoop! Yeah, we're now in the background. This is so cool. I mean, not only is it a really neat concept, I can't help but feel like it's actually a callback. Reminds me way too much, even though I claim not to be a Mario fan, but I get so hyped over it because like it reminds me exactly of this thing you do in Mario 3 where you like stand behind the platform, stand on the platform and duck for long enough, and you get scooted into the background of it. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's really, really, really cool for those two things. Yeah, I can't believe I missed it. I got it right away my first time. But I'm so psyched I was able to show it off to you guys. That's what I was looking forward to showcasing in this level the most. And I was going to be pretty bummed out if I didn't showcase it. At least a little bit. Yeah, and while there's other strawberries I could probably get, I think we're going to be doing a strawberry backtrack episode next time, probably. So why not just wait till then? Why can't I do the speedrun jump now? do it just fine before. There we go. Meanwhile, I was jumping for joy anyway, so I may as well keep my practice up with it. Who knows? I may need it someday. Well, this silly fool that you've been guys been watching is JackitK. And I'll see you for the next episode. Before I somehow find myself flinging off the cliff. Take care. You thought I was gonna fall that time, didn't ya?